state of the art.
All right. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, Triple Six, coming at you with his first comic book haul video for 2023. All right, man. I hope you guys had some happy holidays. Mine was pretty good, man. I definitely got my eat on Thanksgiving, Christmas. Brother definitely put on a few pounds. But that's what it's all about, man. So I definitely been spending that time working it off, uh, just enjoying life. I've had a lot of time to reflect. Been thinking about what I want to get into this new year. As a matter of fact, during this video, this will be an interesting video haul video, man. I'll get into that story when I get to it. So let's go ahead and get this started. Get these out the way. We're gonna jump right on in with I've been wanting this for a while. This is Betty and Veronica number 251. This has a little interesting story. I guess when the artist first put this together, he had Betty and Veronica in some high heel hooker boots in the snow. I guess when they looked at that, it was like, excuse me, why is Betty and Veronica in high heels in the snow? What kind of message are we sending out? Nah, you got to change that, player. This ain't gonna work. So, needless to say, this is the cover that got released to the public. I think this is kind of hard to find. So I was definitely glad to be able to get this. I got it at already slabbed in a 9.6. So yeah, we're gonna start this video off right. So we're gonna start off with some books that I've picked up from LCS's. I went with my brother. We went and checked out that new Avatar at the IMAX, and it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. And after that, of course, I had a few minutes, so we didn't stay long. But I had a chance to go to another LCS. I didn't pick up a lot, but I was glad to get this because my LCS they didn't have it. So this is Death Note number 1. This is the Gone with the Wind homage variant. And I was able to pick up 2 of these. I also grabbed this Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, all new Spider-Man number 1, the reprint. I've shown this before. This is the Infinity Wars number 1. I had seen this online, man, when I was out there doing some research, and I happened to run into this in the long box. This is Daredevil number 321. Just it's a glow in the dark. I just thought it was a cool cover, and like I said, I was just looking at some stuff on eBay. I almost clicked on it, but I was like, nah. And then I'll be damned if I didn't find this out and about on the hunt. Oh, check this out. This is DC Universe Superman number 28. This just reminds you of what people used to think about Superman. These new writers nowadays, man. I don't know what to say about them, man. We are in interesting times to say the least. But anyway, I just thought this was a cool Jorge Jimenez cover. And I picked up two of these. Throwback, Blast from the Past. We've got Wonder Woman number 16, just some George Perez goodness. I got another one of these, man. Now, this is the Wonder Woman 300, the special anniversary issue. I showed this a long time ago in one of my previous haul videos. This is the Canadian variant. Oh, this was a dope cover. We've got Wonder Woman number 777. Just to cover by. I finally got one of these. Check this out. We got that Secret Invasion, the new Avengers number 40, the second print, the first appearance of the Scroll Queen. What's her name? Varanki? Nice. Also, out of the long boxes, I pulled Savage Dragon number 253, 254, and 255. Also found Spawn the Undead number 8. Is that a Michael Turner cover? I see his name down there. Just might be. Also picked up some Hellspawn. We've got Hellspawn number 3, number 4, number 7. Well, this is I got about this is Spawn the Undead. I should have fell back with this one. Okay, now we've got Hellspawn number 10. Hellspawn number 13. Number 14. Like that cover. Hellspawn number 15. And Hellspawn number 16. So nice little grab out the long box. Obviously, somebody turned some stuff in and they had a nice little run. So I got them. So let me set this up here right. This is where I'm going to start my story. So, excuse me. So, it was probably like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, on one of the Hot 10 shows, Top Tens. I think it was Stein or something. Anyway, a showed up that I was looking at a while ago. The Nita Hawes that came out a while ago, but they had a variant, and it came out by Rabbit Comics. And I looked at it. Right, let me pull it up. I actually got a picture for you guys. So this was the cover that showed up, and I kind of got twisted for a minute because I had looked at this cover before anybody was even thinking about this, and I decided to go with something else. And if I had known at the time, or if I had been in him at the time, this was early. This is an early Ivan Tao cover, and I had just slowly started getting into Ivan Tao, and I didn't even realize that's what this was. So instead of going with this, right, I went with this one right here. This is Shadecraft number one. Another one from Rabbit Comics. And the reason why I bring it up is because, man, these weren't going for anything. That company was they were giving these away. I could have bought like a lot of 20 for cheap. They couldn't give these things away. And now, know, the very one that I was looking at, this one right here was trending. It's a great cover. It really is. So it doesn't surprise me. But, after that came out, I was like, man, this is happening just too often. So I decided to put my search abilities and put my eye to the test to see what I could find. And I went down a rabbit hole, man. I just started looking at things and researching, and I just want to show you some things that this is nothing that's like I said, this is nothing that anybody's looking at. The way I look at things and the way I see things, this is just stuff that I was looking at. So we're gonna start this off. This is the kitchen number three. Just a dope cover. And like I said, man, I went down this rabbit hole. I went deep. I did a lot of research. I'm still looking at stuff. But anyway, I found two of these. I just think it's a great cover. We've got Selena Kyle, Catwoman. What is she? What issue is this? It's like issue 40 or something like that. But anyway, just a dope cover. Just like I said, I just like the cover. Um, Along with that, we've got Spider-Man, the Black Cat number one, Terry Dodson. Man, check this cover out right here. When I saw this, I've never seen anybody show this. It's definitely you can find it all day for cover price. And a matter of fact, I found it in that LCS that I went to after me and my brother went to the movies. But I also pick up extras. But we've got check this out. This is Batgirl number 21. I believe this is a David Nguyen cover. Man, I saw this and I just kept looking at this. I was online researching. I came across this. I was like, how is nobody? Man, this thing is. You guys know I'm a Middleton fan. I just like his artwork. But this thing right here, man, this is a beautiful, beautiful cover. I picked up a couple. Just a dope cover. Batgirl number 21. I told you guys a while ago, I've been pulling John Royals. I believe this is John Royal. This is Betty Page Unbound, number 15. No, number 6, number 8, and number 9. Just nice covers, like I said, just stuff not that usually I was just passing in the long box, but I've been looking a little harder at things, just really trying to dig deep, man. Speaking of which, I was just passing these up in the dollar bins, but man, I ran across some stuff online with him, and I just doubled back. And this last Wednesday when I was in my LCS, I went through the dollar bins, man. I just started pulling these. This dude is tight. This is Red Sonja number 16. This is a lenser, man. Well, you guys will see. I think he does some great work. Anyway, like I said, this is number 16. We've got number 17. This is no lenser, but you guys know that I like Arthur Sudiam. This is Red Sonja, The Price of Blood, issue 1. But now back to Lenser. Man, these Deja Thoris covers that he does is just, man. This is Deja Thoris number 6. Look at this issue number 7. And then also picked up Deja Thoris issue number, what's the number on this? I believe this is issue number 10. But man, look at this. Just just beautiful. These are the things that just sit in long boxes that nobody just pays any attention to, and then just all of a sudden, a couple years down the road, somebody's like, "Man, look at this book that I found right here," and then all of a sudden it just pops off. I think these have potential. If you're still not convinced with Lenzer, let me show you this next book. Like I was saying, man, this is the cover that made me go back and reevaluate this dude. And this is after I ran across this online, I just started going back and looking at some of his body of work. This dude has done some incredible covers. If you guys aren't hip to him, you really should really give a second thought to. His full name is Joseph Michael Lenzer. Anyway, check this cover out. This is Independent Voices. This is one of those books that the BCBLDF, the benefits, the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. This is where they get I think they get like a bunch of different artists and writers together to do independent stories in this, and then I think they use the money to help comic book writers and artists, I believe. But look at this cover. Tell me this cover isn't relevant for what's going on today. Censorship, cancel culture. This thing came out, I believe, in 2000 and I'm gonna say 2011. No, this is even further back. This thing came out in 1999. Look at that. Just a dope cover, man. Anyway, you know me. I had to pick up two. Joseph Michael Lenzer. Nice. Let me get my next stack. Okay, so check this out. You guys recognize this? This is Heroes for Hires number 4. We got Heroes for Hire number 5 and number 6. Like, yeah, they're all right. So what's the big deal? Well, for me, when I ran across this dude, I realized that these were some of his back issues. This artist is Billy Tucci. And like I said, when I started looking into this dude, I was like, yeah, I've seen those covers when I've been out digging. Okay, so yeah. When I started going down that rabbit hole on this dude, man, he's done some awesome stuff. I'm just gonna show you the books. This is DC Universe. DC Universe Rebirth Suicide Squad number 1. Dope. I picked up 2 of these. And the reason why, I was like, yeah, I know this dude. It all started coming back when I went down that rabbit hole and I was checking him out. It threw me into this. Check this out. You old schoolers out there, you'll remember this. This is She. Man, she was the shit back in the 90s, man. Just that during those good old days, Image, just man. But well, I'm just gonna start showing these books. This actually isn't Billy Tucci, but Billy Tucci has a big hand with She. I think he might be like um creator, or he goes way back with this. But anyway, this cover is JG Jones. Black, white, and red, number one. Number two. Look at that. Look at that cover art, man. And I actually started reading some of these, and just some of this stuff has some heavy heavy adult content. I was like, dang, I don't remember that from back in the day, but just just some beautiful stuff. Anyway, like I said, I just started going all over the place, man. It was like a renaissance for me. So I'm kind of glad that that those books came out on the Hot 10, because it forced me to believe in myself and get out there and just start digging and just seeing what I could find on my own, stuff that nobody else is talking about. I guarantee you're not gonna see anybody showing these covers, but this is She the Night Stalkers. I'm not saying these are worth anything, but you guys know me. I love the cover art. This is Zero, and this the publisher is Crusade. This is self-published stuff right here. We've got She, Heaven and Earth, another Billy Tucci. I think he's the originator of this. I think this is all him. This is Heaven and Earth number two, number three, and we've got number four and number four. These that I'm showing right now, this Heaven and Earth, I bought in a lot, and I'll show you why here in a minute. This is like a preview issue. I believe this one was limited to 1,500 copies. Just there was some just there's just some incredible artwork for these She series. Like I said, when I got to looking at this guy, I was like, man, how is he not in the conversations when people talk about and when people show awesome artists in their work. This is She Simple, another preview. These preview issues I found when I was researching are very limited and somewhat hard to find. Simpo number two, and I also grabbed I believe this is the platinum, and I think the platinum. This is still bagged. This came poly bagged. It has, I believe, this one has the certificate. Yeah, has the certificate of authenticity. This was limited, I believe, to I'm getting ready to show you guys another lot. I'll come back to She in a minute. In this lot, uh, they included this Kevin Lau sketchbook. But I picked up this lot for this right here because, like I said, when I was out researching different cover art, different artists, just I've been doing this for a couple weeks, man. This has been all engrossing, but it's been fun, man. I've been enjoying myself with this. But anyway, I picked up this lot of. Check it out. We've got Vampy Vicious, a prototype edition, probably like a preview. We've got another limited Vampy. I don't know what number this is. I tried to find it. I couldn't, but just a dope cover. Speaking of these Vampy covers, we've got, I don't know what number this is either, but just another foil cover. Just beautiful, man. Beautiful artwork. Like I said, though, this wasn't a lot, And I bought this lot for this one right here. Check it out. We've got Vampy number 17. I think this might be a little hard to find. This is that David Finch goodness. Nice. And not to be outdone, I found this one as well when I started looking at Vampy. Yep, I got this one also, that Vampy number 4, another David Finch. This one I know is kind of hard to find. This one is limited to 1,500. Just nice, nice. Let's get back to oh, before I do that, since I was on David Finch, I went down there, I was looking at him for a minute. I ran across this. This is Vampirella number 2 of 3. Just like I said, this is nobody's looking at this stuff, but I don't know how we're not looking at this cover, man. This thing is off the chain. Dope. And speaking of another dope, David Finch. David Finch got in on that she. This is that she Simpo number 1. David Finch. Nice. Man, look at that. That is nice. David Finch doing his thing. Let me grab my last stack. Like I said, man, I really wanted to put my eye to the test. So we're coming up on this last stack. I ran across this when I was out there researching. Just a beautiful cover. We've got Alien World number 1, the Joe Chiodo. Like I said, these are out there cheap, but just such a dope, dope cover. Oh, speaking of badass covers, I really want to know, how is nobody, and I mean nobody, not talking about this? I have never seen this come up. I didn't even know about this until I was out there researching and just pulling stuff up and jumping from this to that and back again. And when I came across this, I mean, I wasn't collecting in 95, so it's no wonder I missed it. But how is this book not trending? For all my Joker fans out there, what are you doing? I mean, right now, everybody we're hot on that Libra Mayo, and he's killing it with the Joker covers, no doubt about it. But look at this cover right here, man. Check this out. We've got Batman, Shadow of the Bat, number 38. Man, look at that cover. Look at Joker pimped out. He's killing them at the comedy club. Look at him in the background, killing them. Man, this cover is sick. And maybe it's a good thing that I ran across this, and I think this is a Brian Stillfreeze cover because nobody is even like I said. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, and I think, let me start again. Maybe it's just me, and maybe I'm just the only one that thinks this cover is sick. But I guess that's a good thing because, like I said, this came out in 1995. It allowed me to pick up a few. I got two of the direct, and check this out. For 1995, these are scarce. Scarce in terms of, I believe when I looked this up, this had a 81,000 print run. And I think by the time the 90s hit, less than 5% of comic books that came out were newsstand. I think that's how it went. Do your own research, but I think that's how it went. And because nobody's on it, I was able to pick up 5 copies of this in a newsstand. Just nice. I don't know. I'm just bringing it to you guys' attention. This is something you're into. I guarantee you, it's out there in those long boxes. You'll find this in dollar bins all day. Let's see if we can make the market move. If you guys agree with me, man, if you agree with some of this stuff that I'm doing, as a matter of fact, I'll tell you what, for everybody that's out there watching this, checking this out, if you've been with me this long, if you guys like this, what I'm showing, these books that I'm showing, that just for great cover art, it's stuff that nobody's looking at, stuff that I think is just incredible. Give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, just give me a thumbs down. I'll let you know. That'll let me know that I'm not on the right track, and I'll just only show a couple here and there. I won't make it a big thing. But if you guys really like this, what I'm showing, let me know with a thumbs up, and I'll keep digging, man. I'll keep seeing if I can find some just dope stuff out there because I think I got a pretty good eye, man. I really do. And I think the more that I develop it, the better I'm gonna get. But if you guys think I'm going the right direction, man, you guys can take this ride with me, and we'll be ahead of the curve. Anyway, I've talked long enough about this. Dope. Oh, and check this out. When I saw this, I was like, what? Okay, I bought this as a lot. This is Manifest Eternity. Number one, number two, number three, number four. And I know you're like, "Oh, okay, what's the big deal with this?" I bought this lot for this book right here. This is how you do an homage cover, right? This is how you do it. We've got Manifest Eternity number 5. Dope. Look at that. And if you're not sure what that's homaging that Dirty Pair cover and that Dave Stevens. That Dave Stevens. Yeah, and is it Adam Hughes Dirty Pair? That's how you do an homage cover. They just showed, and it's funny, on last Friday's top 10, they showed a Vampy book that homaged the Dirty Pair. But anyway, Manifest Eternity number 5. Beautiful. Just, man, that's how you do an homage cover right there. But you already know I picked up a couple of these, and this is a 6-part story. So issue number 6. Nice. Speaking of beautiful covers, man, as we're winding it down, check this out. We've got Hellblazer number 181. Is this a Jock cover? Nice. Nice. Man, back to just this is some more she covers. Just when you run across just some beautiful stuff. There's a lot of them, but I was really trying to key in on covers that there weren't a lot, or there might have only been one popping up online, and I was trying to dig into it. But anyway, when I saw this cover, man, I had to grab it. I had to get it. This is actually like another preview. This is the Illustrated Warrior number 5. It's more actually like a design variant and or concept artwork, and just Actually, speaking on the overall concept for this new story that they were getting ready to start, but this cover, this is either done by Billy Tucci or by you'll see that this guy Sparacio, he also did quite a bit of work with Billy Tucci, almost like they're a team. But this cover, man, I guess these guys, wherever they're at, they've got a museum showcasing their artwork. And this is one of their pieces in their museum. And the only difference of that and this is her dress is pink. And they actually put that cover on a trade paperback. I seen it. They wanted like $100 and some for that thing. I was like, nah, I can't do it. But this right here is just as good, man. And like I said, I didn't see a many out there. I didn't see many out there anywhere. Um, this thing is just a smoke show. Straight up cover by smoke show. Look at this cover, man. How good would this thing look in a slab? Just beautiful. Nobody's looking at this stuff. I've never seen anybody talk about this stuff, but like I said, man, when you start going down these rabbit holes, it's amazing what you find. Speaking of which, check out. This is the Dragon Prince #1. I actually found these in my LCS, just buried in the boxes. Cheap. This is a retailer summit. This was given out at the retailer summit, I guess. Probably like, what's the big deal on this? When I saw them, I just kept looking at the covers, and I can't explain. Obviously, I've got a thing for dragons. In Chinese mysticism philosophy, there's a lot of deep thought on dragons, and not just the things that you see flying in the air, but they actually have philosophical basis, religious basis, that heaven and earth type of thing. But anyway, sometimes when you just see some artwork and it speaks to you subconsciously and you don't exactly know why or what it is, sometimes you just have to wait to see what direction it'll lead you down. Anyway, I was fixated on this, right? So it could be there's also an animation called The Dragon Prince. I don't know. Maybe that's why it was in my mind, but there's just something about this cover that I really like. On a couple more, just cheap at cover price. But then, like I said, when I was searching for just dope artwork, sometimes things just come to you when it's time.
脳にぶち込んで俺の常識を書き換えろ。勝つためなら俺は自分の全部を壊してもいい。何度でも生まれ変わってやる。って聞いてる潔。四角オフザボールおい潔、ちょっと黙ってろ天才。今いいとこなんだよ。
Check this out. We've got Kabuki, The Alchemy #1, dope David Mack icon. Just man, just beautiful artwork. I can't say enough about it. So of course I had to get 2 of these. And for my last book, like I said, sometimes you might not know why something catches your eye, but when it all comes together, you go with it. So for the last book, this is another she. It's a preview. And I was everywhere trying to find these. I only managed to find 3 copies of this. I don't know if they're limited. I don't know if they're just I don't know. Like I said, this is another she preview. This is from Crusade, their fine arts, the C preview edition. Just dope. Dope. Look at that book, man. Look at that. So we start out. But anyway, like I said, just dope. But they knew they had such an awesome cover. Check it out. They made it the center page spread. Just an awesome piece of artwork. So that's it. I think I've had you guys on here long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, it's 2023. I'm glad to be back at it. Hope to find a lot of good stuff this year, man. And I hope the same for you guys as well. So if you managed to hang with me the entire time, you already know. I appreciate you. And with that, you know the game. This is your boy 666. Until next time, I'm out.